There have been a lot of videos on the ideal 3-watch collection, and I'd like to show you the 3 watches that I would keep in my collection should I have to get rid of the rest of my watches. Let's start with the icon, the Patek Philippe Calatrava 5196. I had the opportunity to buy this watch brand new a couple of years ago, and it has been certainly one of the best purchases I have made, as I absolutely love this watch. I love the slimness of the design. I love the very simple yet perfected aesthetic of this watch. And let's be honest, I love having these 2 words on my wrist, Patek Philippe, the most powerful and prestigious brand in the watch industry, in my opinion. I wear this watch for more than just dress occasions, and I will occasionally wear it with a sports coat as well, just because, in my opinion, the aesthetic, especially on this brown alligator strap, goes far beyond just wearing it under a tuxedo or a more formal suit. The next watch is the everyday luxury watch, and for this one I have my IWC Mark 18 Edition Le Petit Prince. I adore this watch, and even though I have a second watch in this category, my Tudor Black Bay 58925, the sterling silver version, almost 10 times out of 10, I picked the IWC. And there's a few reasons behind it, and you'll find this in my 3-watch collection. The pilot's watch is the icon of IWC. They have perfected it, much like Patek Philippe has perfected the Calatrava over multiple generations of the watch. IWC is famous for these watches, whether you buy the Mark series or, if you have bigger wrists than I do, the big pilot versions of these watches. I love the fact that this watch is so easy to read. It features a date complication, and it's got a combination of satin polishing as well as just pure mirror shine to it on the bezel. This watch goes with me almost everywhere. And one of the other reasons is IWC is a more under the radar brand than Tudor, Rolex, or Omega. I can wear this watch with a lot more confidence than I could if I was wearing a Rolex, perhaps a Datejust, or even the Black Bay out. IWC to me is more like the Jaguar of cars when you look at a car comparison. Perhaps Tudor, Omega, and Rolex would take the place of Audi, Mercedes, and BMW. But I always tend to root for that plucky underdog that's oh so cool, and that, in my opinion, is IWC. The last watch is what people call a beater watch. This is a watch I take with me when I know I'm going to be partaking in some strenuous activities, like probably hiking, diving, things like that. This was a position occupied weirdly by my old Tudor Pelagos. That was the blue 42mm version. But since I sold that watch, that honor goes to my Casio Duro, a watch I picked up for under $40 on a sale and is readily available for under $50 from most places that I have seen. This watch is chunky on the wrist. There is no doubt this watch is a big boy, even though it wears slightly smaller than its 44mm bezel would suggest. But it is just a rough and tumble watch, especially on the silicone strap. And once again, it is one of the icons of the Casio range. I picked it over an F91W because it also features 200 meters of water resistance, and it's a dive watch, so every time I do go diving, I can take it with me. That's my 3-watch collection in here. Perhaps the biggest debate I've always had is whether to wear the Tudor Black Bay 58925 or the IWC. But outside of that, this would be the 3-watch collection. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate all the support I've had on this channel. I do hope you'll subscribe and keep following my watch journey. Thank you so much.